Hello, this is Ghostbit Miner coming at you from the power of YouTube through the internet itself. Okay guys, so today we're going to be looking at how much you can make off a 1070 Ti SLI gaming rig. And that's actually behind me right there. So that's my new gaming setup. Part-time miner, so stay tuned for this video guys so you can see how much you can make. So yes, as you can see right here, my 6-card Zcash miner is currently off just because it does create a lot of fan noise. So let's go ahead and take a look at my gaming setup. So this is my SLI GTX 1070 Ti gaming rig. So it is a little underpowered. My CPU is a i5-6600K just because I am running off a old mining rig motherboard. This is a Z170 set. So the reason why I had to get this CPU is because the i7 for this generation is again another 4-core. So maybe in the future, if I do feel like this is too underpowered, I'll get the new Z730 set for that. As you can see right there, I do have a high bandwidth ROG setup for the SLI. It does make a difference. I was running off the stock SLI NVIDIA one that comes with the motherboard. With this one, I'm actually getting about 10 to 15 frames a second more. So here are my case fans. I have 3 Corsair fans as an intake, blowing cool air right across those graphics cards. I have a 140 millimeter be quiet fan to actually take all that hot air out of the case as an exhaust fan. On top right here, I have a nice 140 millimeter Corsair fan blowing air over the RAM to keep it nice and cool, and then another fan blowing the air out as a exhaust fan. So 2 exhaust fans and 4 intake fans. So it actually works pretty well because these cards do produce a lot of heat, and all that heat gets stuck in the case. Shouldn't be able to get that air out as fast as possible. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at Crypto Compare. We're going to see how much we can make off this part-time Zcash miner. Okay guys, so let's go ahead and pull up a VGA Precision Tool. Keep in mind, if you do want to run more than 4 cards overclocked, EVGA Precision Tool can't do that. EVGA Precision Tool can only do up to 4 cards overclocked. If you want to do more than 4, go ahead and get MSI Afterburner. They can do up to 8. So that's what I use for my other mining rig. This is pretty much just my gaming rig. So I'm going to go ahead and put this one right here at 76% power because I want to keep it nice and cool. Especially when I'm at school, I don't want it to burn up on me. Each one of these cards were $460, so I don't want them to burn up. So here we are going to go ahead and put this up to 160 megahertz on the core clock. Oop, a little too high. And I'm going to go ahead and put the memory clock up to 600. So this works pretty well for me. I used to run this at 100% power with a box fan on it on the open frame from Home Depot, the shelving unit I had. It worked very well. Cards stayed under 70 degrees Celsius. So I'm going to put the fans up to 80%. I'm going to go ahead and open up my EWBF miner. And let's see how much we can make. So right away, even with the SLI, you can see this point up. No big problem. The software still picks up 2 separate cards, which is pretty good. That's what I was hoping. This is my first time running the cards on the EWBF miner. I was playing some Overwatch. I got 174 frames a second, which was pretty good. Before the one GTX 1070, I was getting about 80 to 90 frames, so it does increase quite a bit. I do have a high bandwidth SLI bridge on there, which works very good. I was using the one that came with the Asus motherboard, just the regular flexible one, and there is about 15 frames a second difference, which, for the cost, I mean, you can live without it, but I do like the red that goes good with my red RGB everywhere, so it goes pretty well with my color scheme. So let's go ahead and have this run for a couple minutes. I want to see how hot it gets. Again, it is in the Corsair case, which is the 540 high airflow case. As you can see with all the fans, it should be doing pretty well, but again, you never know with two graphics cards in there, and these graphics cards are not the blower type, so they pretty much push the air all around the case, so hopefully these fans can cool it off as fast as the heat dissipates. So hopefully that works out pretty well. So far, being in an enclosed case, 67 degrees Celsius isn't too bad, but again, with my power limit of 67%, it can only go up to 71 degrees Celsius. Okay guys, so as you see right there, I kind of let it run for a little bit longer. The Zcash went down to $206 a coin, so the current profitability at this mining rig is $1.93, and that's without taking electricity away. You're looking at $13.52 a week, $57.94 a month, and a year $700.94. Keep in mind, each one of these cards did cost me $460, so that does not even pay off the cards. But again, guys, this is cryptocurrency. It's going to be a volatile market, up and down. The only time I'm going to sell my Zcash coins is when Zcash hits about $700. So right now it's at 200. So let's say if you do keep your GTX SLIs running with, let's say, the case side paneling off, that might get some more airflow in there. Again, you really don't want your card to go over 70 degrees Celsius. So if you could, either bring down your voltage to, let's say, 60% to keep it in the 58s to 60 degrees Celsius, that could be a good thing. But then, your profitability will go down, and then you're not making that much. But again, anyways, guys, so it's really up to y'all. I would have to say yes, I do think mining with a GTX 1070 Ti SLI is a good thing part-time, as long as you keep the side paneling of the case undone, because if you don't, it's going to be super hot. You're going to get some pretty bad results. Everything's going to get pretty hot and burn up. Anyways, guys, so that's my opinion. If you have a different opinion, again, it is your money. This is, like I said, my part-time mining rig. I'll keep it mining when I'm at school and when I'm at work. But the cool thing is you can always come back and play some video games. Anyways, guys, that's just my opinion. I'll see you in the next video. Ghost Bit Miner out.